Under the leadership of Jacinta Allan, Victoria is the first state or territory in Australia to pass legislation that paves the way for a treaty with Aboriginal people. The so-called Statewide Treaty Bill passed the upper house with the support of the Greens and the crossbench, which will enshrine a democratically elected body for First Peoples. Apparently, some Victorians feel the Victorian Parliament isn't sufficient. These so-called First Peoples need a separate, democratically elected body that excludes other Victorians. How democratic? SBS made the stakes clear. It's the beginning. Next move after Victoria's historic treaty milestone. They were quoting First Peoples Assembly of Victoria co-chair Ngarra Murray, who said, "Treaty is not the end of the journey, it is the beginning of a new one." Well, that was a couple of weeks ago, so can you guess what happened since? The ABC reported today, Victoria's Wurundjeri people file native title claim for Melbourne. Yep, they're coming for Victoria's largest city and its surrounds. Boy, that was fast. The ink was barely dry on the legislation, and now a claim has been filed over the entire capital. Okay, the Victorian treaty legislation and Australian native title aren't directly related, but there's a connection, right? When Victorian Aboriginal people secure a win in one area, it seems to embolden them to take further action in others. But don't worry, there's no cause for alarm. Wurundjeri Woiwurrung elder Perry Wandon said, "Native title is us not taking over, but being able to control Crown land. We want to be traditional owners of Melbourne, of Naarm as we know it. It's full steam ahead for us." So there you go, nothing to worry about. He just wants to control Crown land. You know, things like parks, reserves, roads, railway corridors, natural wonders such as Hanging Rock, waterways, and the land used for public schools and hospitals. You know, just those public services. Premier Jacinta Allan has made her position very clear. Victoria is up for grabs, as long as you have the right ancestry. If you have the right ethnic background, you too can potentially lay claim to the land beneath a public hospital. It should be noted that the Liberal Party in Victoria are planning to ditch Premier Allan's treaty, with the ABC reporting. Victorian Liberals will scrap Australian First Treaty within 100 days if elected. Wurundjeri elder Auntie Di Kerr said, "This is a moment of acknowledgement and respect. It's about ensuring our connection to country is recognised in law, as it has always existed in truth." Wurundjeri elder Uncle Bill Nicholson said in a statement, "For thousands of years, Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people have had to adapt to the environment around us to live and thrive on our country. Since the colonial invaders came to Wurundjeri Woiwurrung country in the 1800s, we have had to compromise our ways to survive." Uncle Andrew Gardiner, who probably ticks more boxes than you, as he is both Muslim and Aboriginal, said, "We have always been a part of this country, Muslims or Aboriginals. From the time of our creation ancestors through to the present, we have cared for it, been nurtured by it, and spoken for it. We are doing this for our ancestors and for our future generations." Uncle Perry had some closing words just to make sure you understand what's at stake here. "It is now time for the traditional law and customs of the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people to be recognised." So there you have it. It's time for Melbourne to go back to its traditional owners. I've been more than fair and given a voice to all these elders. Now you can have your voice in the comments section below. Go at it.